feel like a lot, and this is from a fan, a lot of people like to label people's championships and then say, well, this guy got it for you. And I don't think people give enough teammates
You know
credit.
what? It's a team that gets it. It's not just an individual. If you look at the championships with Chicago, for example, Mike doesn't get 6 championships without those other pieces.
Yeah.
You know, Scotty, Horace Grant, Kukoc, and, you know, eventually Dennis Rodman and all those people, Kerr and Paxson. I mean, them are all special pieces to those championship teams.
Yeah.
And you can't win without it. You can't.
100%.
What do you think about the year you were going back and forth with the scoring title with Michael? Did it?
You know what, man? You know, people ask me, this is the thing I say.
Yeah.
You know, after a while, you know, after competing with Mike on the scoring title, I said to myself, man, I'm getting tired of chasing this damn guy. I ain't, you know what? Have at it. You know, it was always a point, a tenth of a point. You know,
Really?
Yeah, it was. He was something. He was a mother, man.
Yeah.
I mean, but we had some of the best competitions I think, you know, you ever going to see in the NBA. From 2 individuals who just went head up, never made excuses. We just played.
Yeah, I mean, we see special talent. You have like Trey, you have Steph Curry. We see some modern day guys that are pretty special, and we've seen your involvement, obviously, with Trae Young.
Yeah.
What do you think about a player like that in today's time? Is he
Well,
going to...
Trey is a star.
Yeah.
Like, no question. And you know, the guy at his size and can do some of the things he's done offensively has been incredible, and just got one of the best court visions that you're going to see in a guy, you know, as far as setting up players to be successful. He's a special talent. And it's great to see guys like him and Steph Curry go head up, or him and Kyrie go head up. I love to see great matchups. That's what the game is about.
Like one-on-one matchup? Like
One-on-one matchups. You know, my first probably 8 games, you know, you can argue, say, 8 Hall of Famers that I played. Had to go against Bird, 6'10". Had to go against Worthy at 6'10". You know, you got Dr. J, Bernard King, English, Dantley, Mark Aguirre, Orlando, every night. And all these guys averaged over 20 to 25, to some of them almost 30 a game.
Wow.
And so you had no nights off. But it was that competition that made you who you are. Because I say all the time, only way you can measure your greatness, you got to play against the greatest. You got to compete against the greatest. You know, I mean, in order to be called, hey, one of the greatest to ever do this,
Facts.
you got to knock out the greatest fighter.
Like Pride. Pride was probably the closest thing we ever saw where the greatest only fought the greatest nonstop.
Yeah.
Like in today's time, we see a lot of ducking, right? I would say a lot of people.
You don't see that much ducking in MMA.
The fights aren't scheduled as much as we'd like to see.
Yeah.
With basketball, you guys got to go against each other every night.
Yeah. But you know, like you said, in your sport, I mean, yeah, you might have some at a small level of, you know, not fighting a certain fighter, but you got to fight whoever they put in front of you. And you got to be convincingly, if you want to be the best that you can be, and you've been there many times. And it just fascinates me that you can get an unknown person that come into that ring, you know, that you can go in there thinking it's going to be an easy night, and it turns out to be a nightmare, you know.
Yeah.
And so, because I watch a lot of them, and I've seen this little guys knock out guy. It seemed like he was twice his size, you know, and just taking him for granted. So, you know, you gotta compete against who they put in front of you.